Okay, today we're going to do perimeter. Remember, at the end of the last video, we talked about a little bit of perimeter. It gave you the formulas for the rectangle, square, and triangle. But again, let's go over what perimeter is. Perimeter is the distance around. So say you have a backyard and you want to put a fence around the yard. You would need to know your dimensions. You need to know the perimeter. You have a rectangle pool or a pool and you want to put a fence around it, or a gate around it, or so you need to know the perimeter around. If you were walking outside around the school building, we could figure out what the perimeter is because we're walking around the building. All right. So let's start with our formulas. And this is perimeter is all about formulas. You've got to learn the formulas. You've got to plug in your values for formulas, and then you have to solve. All right. First, we will use a formula every single time. We will plug in our values every single time. Then we can solve. All right? So we start with a rectangle. Notice it has a length and a width, a length and a width. So it has two lengths and it has two widths. My lengths are equal, my widths are equal, and I want to go all the way around. So perimeter equals 2 times L, which stands for length, plus 2 times W, which is width. You can also write it 2 times L, which is length. You don't have to put the little multiplication sign. You can put if they're together like that, this simply means multiplication. So 2 times length plus 2 times width. A square has 4 equal sides. So I have to walk around this side, this side, this side, and this side, going all the way around 4 equal sides. So we have 4 times S, which stands for side, or 4S. All right? A triangle is A plus B plus C. A triangle is A plus B plus C. All right, so I wrote some things. Now again, remember these formulas. Try to practice these formulas. Get these formulas geared in your head. You can always come back and rewatch the video if you're struggling with what the formula is or how to distinguish which formula to use. All right, but a rectangle, remember it has 2 lengths and 2 widths. Remember a square, all equal sides. Remember a triangle, A plus B plus C. All right, so let's start with the rectangle. All right, so we have a rectangle. Let's write our formula. P equals 2 times length plus 2 times width. All right? If I give you a triangle, or if you have a triangle or a backyard or something, and let's say your length is 9 inches and your width is 7 inches. My length is always long. L for length, L for long. Length is always long. All right, so let's plug in our values using 2 times L. So P equals 2 times 9. All right, 2 times 9 plus 2 times 7. All right, so now we plugged in our values. 2 times 9. What's 2 times 9? So we have P equals 18. Plus 2 times 7 is 14. So now we can solve by doing 18 plus 14, 8 plus 4, 12. So I get P equals 32 inches. You must remember the unit of measurement. In this case, it's inches. My answer must have a unit of measurement. All right, so let's do a few other things. Notice we wrote the formula. I've told you on a whiteboard you can kind of just write the formula and keep it, but on paper you're going to have to write it each time. We plugged in our values, L for 9 for the length, 7 for the width. All right, let's look at another dimension here. What if we had, let's see, our 4 meters and 6 meters. So length is going to be 6, so let's do 2 times 6. I'll write it out this way this time. Plus 2 times 4. All right, so there's my formula. All right, here's my values. Now it's 2 times 12. I mean 2 times 6. I gave the answer, didn't I? 2 times 6 is 12 plus 2 times 4, 8. So P equals 20, but is my answer complete? No, what am I missing? I'm missing the unit of measurement. I need 20 meters. All right. Sometimes you will see your dimensions written out L equals W equals. And anytime I see length and width, I know it's a rectangle because the rectangles have a length and a width. If I saw length as 34 centimeters and width at 25 centimeters, I might not have the diagram with the dimensions, but again, if I have length and width, I know I'm dealing with a rectangle. So let's plug in our values. P equals 2 times 34. Remember, length is always long. Plus 2 times width. Now I can do P equals, I need to do 2 times 34. 34 times 2. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 3 is 6. So I have 68. Plus 2 times 25. That gives me 50. Now I need to add 68 and 50. So put my little 50 there. 118 centimeters. All right, so again, the rectangle formula is P for perimeter equals 2 times length plus 2 times width. All right, let's go to a square. A square has 4 equal sides. So we have a square. A lot of times you'll see the square like this, and they'll put these little equal signs. That makes you know that it's a square. And they'll give you the value of one side, because if the sides are all equal, they only need to give it to you once. All right, so side, let's say side equals 3.1 foot. But that means I got to go 3.1 this way, 3.1 this way, 3.1 this way, 3.1 that way. I've got to walk all 4 sides to go all the way around. So I write perimeter equals 4 times S. It's also written 4S. All right, so S is side. So P equals 4 times 3.1. Now, remember multiplication with the decimal. We count our decimal places. 3.1 times 4. We have 1 decimal place. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. Make sure you put that 1 decimal place. So it's P equals 12.4 feet. Don't forget the unit of measurement. All right, so that side was 3.1. Let's give us a different measurement in practice. All right. So what if they said side was 92 millimeters? Okay. P equals 4 times S. So equals 4 times 92. So P is going to equal something millimeters. 4 times 92. 92 times 4. 4 times 2. 8. Very nice. 4 times 9. 36. That's fantastic. My answer is 368 millimeters. So you're getting the hang of it. Again, a square is 4 times the side. Square is 4 equal sides, and you're walking around all 4 sides because perimeter is outside. It is around. All right, sometimes you won't have the diagram, but if you see an S equals, you know it's a square. So S equals 18 inches. So let's write our formula first. P equals 4 times S. Let's plug in our values. P equals 4 times 18. Now let's solve. P equals 8 times 4, 32. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3, 72 inches. Formula, values, solve. Formula, plug in the values, solve. Remember the unit of measurement. Okay, so we've done a rectangle. P equals 2 times length plus 2 times width. We've done a square. Perimeter equals 4 times side. Let's do our triangle. All right, so I have a triangle. P equals A plus B plus C. Let me draw this triangle a little bit bigger so you can see it. All right, say I have 9 yards, 5 yards, 4 yards. All right, this can be A, B, C. This can be A, B, C. If it's not labeled for you, just with measurements. But let's say I measure this A, B, C. All right, so we're going to go P equals 9 yards plus 5 yards plus 4 yards. Formula, P equals A plus B plus C. Plugged in my values. Now I can solve. 9 plus 5 plus 4 gives me 18 yards. All right, let's change the measurements. The formula is going to be the same. Let's go, I'll give you, let's say, here's a triangle. Let's say we have 6 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches. You do understand this isn't to scale as in with a ruler. This isn't exactly 6 inches. But I gave you the measurement that I want you to use. We're pretending that this triangle that I drew up here is 6 inches, 4 inches, 3 inches. This time, though, I'm going to say this is A, B, and C. Okay? So now I have P equals 4 inches plus 3 inches plus 6 inches. My formula for a triangle, A plus B plus C. I plugged in my values. I was given 4 inches, 3 inches, and 6 inches. So now I have P equals 13 inches. All right, come back next time and we'll talk about the area of how to find the area of a rectangle, a square, and a triangle. Area is the inside. So like if you have your bedroom and you want to recarpet your bedroom, or you want to put tile inside your kitchen, you need to know the measurements. All right, thank you for joining. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the little bell.